So the other day I woke up and I told my girlfriend, you know, I've never been on a cruise before. She said, not your cup of tea? I said, sorry, and gave back to it. You have to understand, I've never really understood idioms, but they've never cost me a holiday before. She said, I think you should step out of your comfort zone. These are my comfort pants, actually, and I think I'll keep them on. But the very next day, I headed down to Fremantle to buy a ticket for this amazing cruise that had just been announced. I got there and the ticket seller said, the cat's out of the bag then. I'm really sorry to hear that. I've got no idea, I'm just here to buy a ticket. I was deeply concerned at why he was keeping his cat in a bag. He said, you've arrived just in time. Ticket sales are going to be through the roof. Well, all right then, I'll head right up there and I'll keep an eye out for your cat while I'm there. 90 minutes later, I returned. It was filthy, ticketless, and catless. The ticketing bloke looked me up and down and said, mate, you are one in a million. I said, there are that many rooms on board? I only need one. He said, okay, the expensive rooms, they're going to cost you an arm and a leg. I'll just take a room I can pay for with cash if that's all right with you. He said, okay, sure, but it'll be a small room for you and your girlfriend. You won't be able to swing a cat in there. I said, I think I understand now why your cat might have escaped. I went home all excited to tell my girlfriend the big news. She said, well, spill the beans. So I went to the kitchen and made a mess and came back. But I still didn't know how to tell her the exciting news. She said, what? Cat got your tongue? No, sorry. No, I don't think so, but there is one on the loose actually, so keep an eye out. No, I bought us tickets for a cruise. She said, but you know my job is up in the air at the moment. Yeah, I know you're a pilot, but I still think you should consider coming on this cruise with me. I don't know, I'm on the fence about it, she said, even though she was clearly standing in a puddle of beans. The next day though, she called me from an airport somewhere, saying she decided she'd come with me on the cruise, and she was over the moon. I think her flight must have taken a wrong turn somewhere. I spent the next few weeks planning the sensational holiday. I called up the cruise to upgrade to the top drinks package. You want the whole kit and caboodle then? No, I don't need a sports uniform or a crossbreed dog, thank you. Just the drinks package. Sure, piece of cake. Well, if that's included, why not? We do have a desserts upgrade you can get as well if you like. Kill two birds with one stone. I normally prefer pavlova or apple pie to poultry, so no thanks, I think I'll pass. The day arrived for the cruise, and I couldn't find the tickets. I was worried sick. Oh no! I can't find the tickets anywhere. I'm sure I had them right. So I called up my ticketing mate. He said, oh, you've lost your ticket? That's okay. It's more than one way to skin a cat. I could not believe that this man was allowed anywhere near felines. Nevertheless, my girlfriend and I drove down to Fremantle Port to board our cruise. As we walked away from the car, I said to her, there's going to be so many activities to do on board, but I'm most excited just to relax and feel young again. A nearby passerby looked me up and down and said, I think that ship has sailed. Devastated. that we'd missed our cruise, we turned around and went home. It was so strange though. I could have sworn I saw a skinned cat climbing on board a cruise. We must have missed it by a whisker.